Welcome to Deep Body Lab. If you are over 40 and still obsessively counting every single calorie, we need to have a serious conversation. It is probably the main reason you remain stuck, frustrated, and unable to lose that stubborn weight despite your very best efforts. For decades, we were all told that fat loss is a simple math equation involving calories in versus calories out. Back in your 20s, that simple math equation actually worked quite well because your metabolic engine was running at full speed. But once you cross the threshold of 40, your body simply refuses to play by those same old rules anymore. Your internal chemistry shifts dramatically, hormones begin to change, and what used to work suddenly stops yielding any visible results. Muscle mass naturally begins to decline. Insulin sensitivity drops significantly, and the stress of life hits your system much harder. So when you simply eat less food, your body does not automatically decide to burn fat like it did before. Instead, it perceives a threat to survival and decides to slow every metabolic process down to protect your energy reserves. That is exactly why eating significantly less often makes you feel fatter, more tired, and less lean after age 40. We call this the calorie trap, and millions of people fall into it every single year without understanding the biology. Here is the fundamental problem with calorie counting that nobody tells you. Calories do not control fat loss, hormones do. Let us look at a real-world example involving 500 calories of sugar versus 500 calories of protein. Mathematically, they are exactly the same energy, but biologically, they trigger completely different hormonal responses inside your aging body. The sugar causes a massive spike in insulin, which immediately signals your body to stop burning fat and start storing it. The protein, however, stabilizes your blood sugar, increases your metabolic rate, and provides the essential building blocks for muscle tissue. After 40, your cortisol levels tend to stay higher for longer, which specifically encourages fat storage around the belly area. When you combine high stress with a low-calorie diet, you create a perfect storm for metabolic disaster and weight gain. Your body senses the lack of energy and decides to break down expensive muscle tissue instead of burning stored body fat. As you lose muscle, your metabolism drops further, making it even harder to lose weight the next time you try. This creates a vicious cycle where you eat less, lose muscle, burn fewer calories, and eventually give up in frustration. But there is a better way. Instead of counting calories, we need to focus on 4 things that actually matter. The first pillar of success after 40 is your eating window. When you eat matters much more than how much. We recommend narrowing your eating window to 8 or 10 hours, giving your digestive system a long period of rest. Try to eat your final meal earlier in the day and strictly stop all late-night snacking to help your hormones. This simple change alone improves insulin sensitivity and fat-burning capabilities without you having to count a single calorie. The second pillar is protein first. After 40, consuming adequate protein is no longer optional. It is absolutely essential. Protein protects your lean muscle mass, controls your hunger hormones, and keeps your metabolism active throughout the entire day. Every single meal you eat should start with a quality source of protein, not carbohydrates, and definitely not snacks. This strategy ensures you stay full for longer periods and prevents the blood sugar crashes that lead to cravings. The third pillar is insulin control. Fat loss after 40 is almost entirely about managing your insulin response. You must drastically reduce refined carbohydrates and processed foods, replacing them with fiber-rich whole foods from nature. A simple 10-minute walk after your meals can significantly lower your blood sugar response and aid in digestion. You do not need to starve yourself. You simply need to send the right chemical signals to your aging body. The fourth and perhaps most critical pillar is realizing that muscle is the goal, not just weight loss. After 40, sustainable fat loss comes primarily from preserving and building lean muscle tissue through resistance training.
Strength training 2 or 3 times a week is far more effective for your metabolism than hours of cardio. Think of your muscle mass as your metabolic insurance policy. Lose it, and no diet will ever save you. Here's the good news. If dieting has felt harder every single year, it's not because you're lazy. It's simply because your strategy is outdated and you've been fighting against your own changing biology. We must also briefly mention sleep, as poor sleep quality will sabotage even the most perfect nutrition plan. Prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep helps regulate cortisol and keeps your hunger hormones in check. Managing your stress levels is not a luxury, it's a physiological necessity for fat loss after age 40. By combining these pillars, you create a lifestyle that works with your body, not against it. Stop fighting your biology. Start listening to what your body is trying to tell you about its needs. After 40, fat loss is about timing, hormone balance, muscle preservation, and using metabolic leverage to your advantage. If you stop counting calories and start doing this instead, your body will finally begin to cooperate again. You will feel your energy return, your brain fog lift, and your clothes will start to fit better naturally. Your body is not broken. It's simply entering a new phase that requires a different kind of maintenance. It is time to throw away the calculator and start using your common sense and biological intuition once again. Listen to your body, feed it what it truly needs, and it will reward you with health and longevity. At Deep Body Lab, we are committed to helping you navigate these changes with science, not guesswork or fads.
Imagine waking up every morning feeling lean, strong, and energized, knowing exactly what to do for your health. It starts with your next meal. Make it protein-rich, keep it within your window, and enjoy every bite. It continues with your next workout. Make it focused, make it challenging, and remember that you are building armor. And it is sustained by your lifestyle. Prioritize your sleep, manage your stress, and be kind to yourself. These are the keys to unlocking your potential after 40. It is not complicated, but it does require consistency. We hope this video has given you a new perspective on why your old methods stopped working for you. If this information helped you, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives. Everything on this channel is specifically built for life after 40 to help you thrive in your prime years. Now, let us go even deeper into the specific mechanism of how insulin blocks fat release at a cellular level. Think of insulin as a guard that locks the doors to your fat cells, preventing any energy from escaping. When you snack constantly, even on healthy foods, you keep this guard on duty 24 hours a day. Only when insulin drops to a baseline level can the doors unlock and allow fat to be burned for fuel. This is why the eating window is so powerful. It guarantees a period where the guard goes off duty. You do not need to do extreme fasting. 12 to 16 hours is usually sufficient for most people over 40. During your fasting window, stick to water, black coffee, or tea to avoid triggering an insulin response prematurely. Regarding protein, we need to understand that your body becomes less efficient at processing it as you get older. This is called anabolic resistance. You actually need more protein per meal now just to get the same result. Aim for at least 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein at every single meal to overcome this resistance. Whether you eat plant-based or animal products, prioritize the protein density of your food choices above all else. Be careful with processed health foods that claim to be high protein but are actually loaded with hidden sugars. Always read the nutrition label. If the sugar content is higher than the protein content, put it back immediately. Let us talk more about muscle as your metabolic currency. It is the most metabolically active tissue in your body. Muscle burns calories just by existing. The more muscle you have, the more food you can eat without gaining weight. You do not need to become a bodybuilder, but you do need to lift heavy enough to stimulate adaptation. Compound movements like squats, hinges, pushes, and pulls give you the best return on investment for your time. Excessive cardio can actually increase cortisol and lead to muscle loss if you are not careful with your nutrition. Use cardio for heart health and recovery, but rely on strength training for changing your body composition and shape. We cannot ignore the impact of modern stress. Chronic stress keeps your body in a constant state of emergency. When you are stressed, your body breaks down muscle for quick energy and stores fat for long-term survival. Finding daily practices to lower your stress is just as important for your waistline as your diet is. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Your liver needs water to metabolize fat efficiently and remove toxins. Drinking a large glass of water before every meal can also help with satiety and improve your digestion. This is not a 30-day challenge or a quick fix. This is a permanent operating system upgrade for you. Consistency over months and years will always beat intensity over days and weeks when it comes to health. Give your body time to heal from years of bad dieting advice and metabolic damage. Be patient with yourself. You are not alone in this journey. Millions of people are discovering that life after 40 can be their best yet. I want to hear from you. What has been your biggest frustration with weight loss as you have gotten older? Leave a comment below. We read every single one and use your feedback to create future videos for this channel. To recap, narrow your eating window to give your insulin a break and allow your body to burn fat. Prioritize protein at every meal to protect your muscle, boost your metabolism, and keep you feeling full. Control your insulin by reducing refined carbs and taking short walks after your meals to aid digestion. And finally, build muscle through strength training to increase your metabolic rate and ensure long-term health. It really is that simple. Not easy, but simple. You have the power to change your body at any age. Do not let age be an excuse. Let it be the reason you finally start taking better care of yourself. Your body is capable of amazing things if you stop starving it and start nourishing it properly. Thank you for trusting us with your time today. We know there's a lot of conflicting information out there. Our goal is to cut through the noise and bring you the most effective, science-backed strategies for aging. If you enjoyed this video, you will definitely want to watch our guide on the best protein sources next. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you never miss an update from our lab. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process and celebrate every small victory along the way. It is never too late to start. You can begin right now with your very next meal or movement. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. We'll see you soon. This has been a presentation of Deep Body Lab. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward. Check the description box below for links to the studies and resources mentioned in this video today. We also have a free guide available for download that summarizes these 4 pillars for your convenience. Go drink a glass of water, plan your next protein-rich meal, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Your body will thank you for the care and attention you are finally giving it after all these years. There is no magic pill, but understanding your biology is the closest thing to magic that we have. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support and look forward to helping you reach your goals. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching Deep Body Lab. Subscribe now to master your biology, rewrite your aging process, and finally thrive after 40.